What a magnamazing Tuesday morning it is. Today is 11/7/2023. And as I was doing my evening devotion, what came to me was loyalty brings generational blessings. Ruth 1:16-17 says, "But Ruth replied, 'Don't ask me to leave you and turn back. Wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you live, I will live. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God. Wherever you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord punish me severely if I allow anything but death to separate us.'" See, you have to understand, Ruth was blessed to be the great grandmother of King David, a direct ancestor of Jesus, because of her loyalty and faithfulness. Ruth 2:2 says, "One day Ruth the Moabite said to Naomi, 'Let me go into the harvest fields and pick up the stalks of grain left behind by anyone who is kind enough to let me do it.' Naomi replied, 'All right, my daughter, go ahead.'" See, not only was Ruth loyal, she wanted to work and ensure her mother-in-law, Naomi, and herself had food and were taken care of. See, Ruth had faith God would provide for them, which allowed her to go out into the fields and pick up leftover scraps, which was customary and laws for widows and foreigners in the land, so they would at least have something to eat. Ruth 2:10-12 says, "Ruth fell at his feet and thanked him warmly. 'What have I done to deserve such kindness?' she asked. 'I am only a foreigner.' 'Yes, I know,' Boaz replied, 'but I also know everything you have done for your mother-in-law since the death of her son, since the death of your husband. I have heard how you left your father and mother and your own land to live here among complete strangers. May the Lord, the God of Israel, under whose wings you have come to take refuge, reward you fully for what you have done.'" See, how are you being rewarded for your loyalty, for your devotion, for your commitment to your in-laws after the passing of a loved one? Or how are you being rewarded for your devotion, commitment, and loyalty to people who the Lord has placed in your inner circle? So I leave you with this. Ruth was faithful, loving, loyal, kind, brave, and hardworking. And these qualities earned her a good reputation, which was based on how she treated others. See, Ruth had lost a husband. Naomi had lost a husband and 2 sons. And although Naomi felt bitter, she did not lose her faith in God. And because she didn't lose her faith in God, Naomi had faith, or Ruth was able to have faith in and because of Naomi, which ultimately led her to Boaz. So I ask you, where is your faith? And where do your loyalties lie? In the midst of a struggle, do you remain loyal or do you abandon ship? Is your faith and loyalty only strong when times are good, or does it remain for you to endure hardships and loss? What action will show your faith and loyalty in God, and that will leave a legacy of faith and devotion that will impact the lives of kings generations later? Ruth was able to show her loyalty, which made her the great grandmother of King David. So I ask you and I implore you to come to Jesus today. Live faithful to God, knowing that the significance of your life will extend beyond your lifetime. The sacrifices of today will produce much greater reward for future tomorrows and the generations that have yet to be born because of you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Have a magnamazing day. Be legendary. And our purpose is your blessing.